Today's story starts with Chris, Charlie, and Sophie sitting on their sofa at home, thinking about what they wanted to do for the day. Suddenly, Chris has a bright idea of what they could do. Chris's bright idea makes everyone jump. Chris starts telling his family about his bright idea of going to the 100-acre wood in the Ashdown Forest and birthplace of Winnie the Pooh. Sophie thinks that's a wonderful idea, and in celebration, Sophie pokes the bright idea above Chris's head, making it pop. And so starts today's video of Chris, Charlie, and Sophie's day out in the Ashdown Forest.
Everywhere we go, that's a song! Here! Do you reckon that's,
Mr. Robin?
I was going to say Christopher Robin. Piglets?
Tigger!
Tigger's song. It sounds so hard his pants came off. Hey Charlie, look.
What is it?
There's Pooh in there with honey.
It looks like ragged.
I wish I brought a jar now. It looks like you're
That's
supposed to bring
exactly
a jar.
what it says.
Hey,
on
do you
the
want to leave
book.
your pine cone here?
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. But at least we
Pop it in the jar.
At least we brought something. Looks like people have left little letters.
Yeah. How sweet.
And above the door, Mr. Sanders. He didn't know why that was there.
What?
I don't know. He's what he used to say on the thing. He never knew, but he knew that was above his door and it's his house.
Been down here, Charlie. Got Pooh Bridge.
Again, Oh, like Donkey Kong. Okay.
So Pooh Bridge. 1, 2, 3.
Winnie the Pooh.
Poo. Me and Daddy are
Oh,
together.
that's got a little scoop on, I think. Oh, you can cheat and look. And look.
5 years later.
It always takes longer than you think.
Yeah. Oh, whose is that?
That's not any of ours, was it?
That's mine.
Is it?
That's me and Daddy.
Oh yeah, me and Charlie together. So, oh yeah, I see. So,
Oh, there's mine.
there comes Mummy's up the rear.
That was actually quite a good stick.
Me and Daddy.
So we drawed together, Charlie.
Yeah.
You travel. That's quite fast.
They're called dragonflies.
Yeah. There's butterflies as well over there.
All these Pooh Sticks.
Yeah, they are literally, aren't they? That's why there's none on the floor.
That's a big Pooh Stick. That's a Pooh branch.
Who's got the cups?
You've got the cups.
Oh, really?
Well,
I
that's
should
my
have
drink.
not got to go into my bag.
Yeah.
Right, hello YouTube. So, I hope you enjoyed that little entrance today. What do you see, mate?
What?
Oh, a little fort over there.
Like a...
Yeah, somebody's made a little fort. As you
Gonna
can see,
look in a
we've
minute.
already stopped for tea, and we are. Thank you very much. Today we're in the Ashdown Forest.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh comes.
Winnie the Pooh, and of course you'll all be familiar with Winnie the Pooh. I was watching a couple of episodes just to try and spitball ideas and everything for editing, and it's brought back so many memories. You watched it a lot more than I did, didn't
Yeah,
you?
when I was a little girl.
And you had some teddies and watched a few of the newer episodes.
Yeah.
But we've wanted to come to the Ashdown Forest for a long time. It's known for deer as well. But I mean, it's what, as it says, 400 acres?
100?
Yeah, I think.
Well, it's a 100-acre wood.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
from
it's
the-
but I think it's 400 acres in total. But
It's beautiful so far.
it's beautiful so far. We've seen 4 people, 3 of which have had dogs. 1 was a runner. Everyone's been super friendly. So far, I mean, we're at the beginning of the trail. We're using AllTrails app again, but we're right at the beginning, and we've seen minimal litter, haven't we, so far? But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy a cup of tea,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have something to eat, and then we're gonna crack on because we've got probably about, I think it said 2 3/4 hours, but for us it'll probably be about 3.5 hours. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Right, okay, so we've been walking. We actually parked down in the village because we're going to plan on going to the cafe and the shop later on. Just here is what they call the Pooh car park. If you look on the AllTrails app, you'll find that car park there. We didn't really want to pay for car parking. We always try to avoid it where we can. We don't mind the extra walk. So far we're seeing more people now, but you expect that amongst these sort of areas. We like to try and look out, see how clean places are and everything, and unfortunately around the car park area and the little trail there, we have seen bags of people who've put dog muck up and bags of crisps and some sweet wrappers and the typical sort of things. I find that's a real shame, you know. Baby wipes, yeah. I mean, we might not all have pockets. Oh, watch out here, Charlie. A little bit mucky.
Surprised by that. We've not had rain for that ever.
We last had rain
Tuesday? Wednesday?
Yeah, so 5 days ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going deeper into the forest here. Nice wide paths, beautiful ferns. We've mostly been through pines so far. Now we're going into oaks, beeches, loads of oaks. These are all oaks, Charlie.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So lots of young oaks as well, which is nice. Do you know, Charlie?
Time for another fun fact you never asked for. Time for another fun fact you never asked for.
Jays are responsible for planting more oak trees than squirrels.
What?
Well, jays will eat acorns, but there's an old saying that a squirrel doesn't forget where it hides its nuts. So it'll actually go back and eat the nuts, eat the acorns, therefore digging them up. Where a jay will forget where it's buried its acorn. By burying it, it produces more oak trees. So jays produce more oak trees than squirrels. There you go. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, beach. 12. Absolutely loads of oak saplings. That's going to be one forgetful jay. Right, we're just making our way up another incline, and I don't know if the camera picked up or not, but we've just seen a beetle that we weren't familiar with. Had a quick little Google up, and I've forgotten the name of it already.
So have I.
Isn't that terrible?
Tiger beetle?
It wasn't the tiger beetle.
No.
Let me just bring up Google again.
Usain Bolt beetle.
It was definitely, if Usain Bolt was a beetle, the green tiger beetle.
It was.
Um,
Petrol-y colour.
a ferocious and agile predator. Beetle hunts spiders and caterpillars on heath, grasslands, sand dunes. One of the fastest insects with a dazzling metallic green colour.
Well, look where we are. You've just described.
It's all over. So 1 centimetre to 1.5 centimetres. Is a common ground beater in heathlands, moorlands, sandy grasslands, sand dunes. Ferocious set of jaws, long legs, and gives an impressive turn of speed. I struggled to pick it up on the camera.
You might be able to see that when you.
Hopefully I'll try and put it up, but if not, we'll flash up a little photo of one. So Charlie's sweeping up, making himself at home. This is the heifer lump Winnie the Pooh lone pine, and I can see why.
Oh yeah, look at it.
I mean, we've got silver birch there, a young beech.
Still with this, whatever this is called. Oh wow, that was worth that little climb.
We've got more.
There's some carving in it.
Down, dee, down, dee, dum. I am so roundly in my roundly. The time for something sweet. Oh, oh, oh.
Cheers, Charlie.
I knew you were going to do that. To be honest, I thought.
Well guys, just had our little bit of something sweet, and we have come across one of these. Charlie is playing the grass. Yeah, I'll put up a link to another video where I actually talk about how to do this. Now these are ordnance surveillance triangulation stations, or trig points. The concrete pillars were erected by the Ordnance Survey in 1936.
Yeah.
And they're actually for assisting ordnance for making original maps. Is that right?
In Great Britain.
Yeah. There we are. It's the first one I've ever seen. You can actually see the anchor points in the top where they must have been dropped by, you know, a bit of machinery or something.
So this is quite old.
Well, 1936.
Over 6,500 trig pillars were built across Britain
There
to
you go.
form the network of these pillars.
Well, that'd be a heck of a video, wouldn't it? Let's find all 6,500 of these bad boys.
They have a brass fitting called a spider on top for mounting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they've got a water release point down there.
Often a flat bracket on the side to
Oh.
define height above sea level.
Oh, there we are.
So that's sea level.
So 1,822 metres. Wow. There we go. Something interesting.
Oh my goodness. Google is amazing.
Yeah.
I've taken a picture of the top of that so I could work out what it was. It says on it, this particular trig point is located in Hartfield, East Sussex.
So there we are. We're not lost after all.
Why am I baffled though? Google does follow you.
He knows
doesn't it?
everything.
It's just amazing.
Hey, he's got it now.
Yeah.
Okay, well you've got it. You can stop annoying Winnie the Pooh people. So, we go through here in this group of pines. This is Winnie the Pooh's enchanted place. And it's full of one Pooh who keeps on playing a bit of grass. That's instant regret for me teaching him to do that. And a mummy. So this is Pooh's enchanted place. It's supposed to be nice and tranquil.
Well, it is when you don't have grass whisperer there.
Grass whisperer, coming to a woodland near you. Grass whisperer, Winnie the Pooh. Oh look, here's Piglet Stamp in the middle. Look, Charlie. Now we support parking, but I mean, it'll be £5 all day. I mean, that's not bad. £80 annual pass.
We paid £9 for 5 hours in Hastings.
Yeah, true.
So this is the park.
Yep, apparently so. We've just been saying how lovely that is, and apparently it's Eeyore's and Winnie the Pooh's gloomy place, which we actually rather liked it, apart from the mosquitoes. There's lots of little midges down in the water, but I bet that's even more beautiful when the water rages through. You're on your own there, pal. It's really warm today. I think, what are we at? 25 degrees?
Must be.
But we've come into the woods. We're just over halfway, and we're going to have some lunch. We are starving.
Well, look, we've got a whole...
We have got a feast.
It's 12:47.
So we have got cheese and tomato pasta. We have got ham, egg, coleslaw. And Mummy has got feta pasta with sun-dried tomatoes. And a couple of cheddar and caramelised red onion sausage rolls.
You can't wait to get into there, can you?
One for you.
Very much. Oh, no, I always get that fork.
Always get
I'm
the
drawn to it.
Wonky fork. Oh, I can't get this in my face quick enough.
I think we needed like a carby lunch today, didn't we?
Yeah, we've been having a lot of sausage rolls, a lot of sandwiches, so it's lovely to have pasta.
Especially today. Flavours them.
Good.
Try some.
Good. Go for a little walk around the woods. Catch up with us once we've eaten. Okay. Right. Leave it as we found it. Tell you what, we desperately needed that food. We've drank the rest of our tea. That's a bit tall for you, Mummy. That
Yeah, I feel like Scandal.
Mumdolf the First. We've drank the rest of our tea. We've eaten our pastas. There's no cake left, unfortunately.
Oh, no cake.
No cake for Mummy. But we have got a gorgeous walk to carry on with now. We're just over halfway. The only thing that spoils it there for us was the midges that came out about, you know, we managed to get halfway through. But God, the midges. Anyway, let's swing you around and you can enjoy the rest of this beautiful. We're going to walk through the woods here. The AllTrails app says to walk along the outside, but we want to, because it's so warm, we're going to. That's the beautiful thing about the Ashdown, is that there's so many trails. You can like choose a trail you're going to do, but there's so many footpaths.
The separate one that goes to the same thing.
See the size of that foxglove through there? It must be at least 4.5 foot tall. Yeah, so many. You can follow a trail, but there's so many footpaths around here. You can deviate slightly.
Get lost.
You can get lost quite easily. The only other thing that we regret slightly is up at the tree, the lone pine. Was it the lone pine?
Well, you go up from that to where we had something sweet.
Cake.
Where we had the cake.
And it seemed to say about a plaque.
There's a plaque. Now we got a Google image of it, which we'll throw up here.
Yeah.
But we didn't find it, which is a bit of a shame. But
go back?
no.
No.
That'd be a beautiful camp spot through there.
Huh?
What we have found with here is there's so many bits of private land that you can be walking along and you think you're secluded, and then suddenly you see a bit of fence and there'll be like a house or something. So
I wonder how far away we are from MOD land, because there's lots of that around here.
well, when I was looking on the AllTrails app, there was another bit we could have gone round, but I didn't want to go near there because we wanted to get some drone footage today. Didn't really want to go anywhere near the the shooting range and everything.
Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
We get shot down.
Yeah, mind the horse dookie.
All the alarms and sirens
Yeah.
going off in the barracks.
Yeah, I don't need SWAT team.
We don't need that on a Saturday off.
Don't need that. I just want pasta. No, we don't need that. Nobody needs that. Oh, look at this gnarly tree, Charlie. Yeah. Oh, right, okay, so we've done a full loop. We've actually just joined back up with where well, the main road on the way up. This is where we saw Owl's place and, was it Piglet's home?
There it is.
Yep, there it is up there. So, just coming through here now, there's loads of people. There's like, I don't know,
There's loads of people in
7
line.
and 8 in front, and then 10 or so behind us. So it's got really busy now, but we've been so lucky. We've broken away from the crowds for the most of the day, and it's been really pleasant. The thing that we've noticed most about the woodlands here, because as we say, it's the first time coming to the Ashdown, is how it goes from old pines into brand new pines, and then suddenly it will go into ancient beech, prehistoric oaks, big oak trees that are hundreds of years old, and then it'll just change back to pines, and it just seems to change so quickly, doesn't it?
Lovely.
But it has been nice. We've got a lot of heathlands, a lot of ferns, and we can definitely see how this trails can be muddy in wet weather. But we're going to have a trek back now. We're going to go to Pooh's shop and tea room.
Pooh Corner.
Pooh Corner. We're going to go back over Pooh Bridge. We've done 2 lots of Pooh Sticks this morning.
I bet it's busier now.
Yeah, there's no chance of poohing in the bridge now. So let's crack on and get back and forage some cake.
So, after walking many miles, Chris, Charlie, and Sophie made their way back to the shop called Pooh Corner. They were so rumbly in their tummy and really wanted something sweet. Chris has a salted caramel milkshake with a large slice of raspberry ripple cake. Sophie has an iced mint tea with a wonderful slice of blueberry and lemon cake. Charlie has a cookies and cream milkshake with a pot of tasty fudge ice cream. After their tasty snacks and drinks, Chris, Charlie, and Sophie enjoyed a walk around the small Pooh Museum. Chris, Charlie, and Sophie have really enjoyed their Winnie the Pooh day in the Ashdown Forest. They treated themselves to a few Pooh toys in the shop. Charlie enjoyed himself so much he couldn't stay awake on the drive home. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.